Hello, today we're going to do another practice stroke, and I'm going to show you how to do some shadowing that would be under a flower or a leaf, and show you how simple that would be. I have a little bit of lavender. I have violet pansy and daffodil and moon yellow, floating medium. These are all multi-surface paints, right? Multi-surface. And they paint on a multitude of surfaces, just like it says, because they have a sealer inside of them. We have a citrus and a classic green, and then we have some wicker white. And I might even, let's put just a teeny bit of gray. All right, so a little bit of gray out. And then we're going to just start. You could draw a little bit with a pencil if that would help you. Okay, so we could say we're going to do a hydrangea, and so you could sketch where you want to do that. Okay, and then you can have its stems, and then you could have maybe a leaf. And if you're looking at a picture, it's easy to see how that would be, right? So I'm going to show you a little bit closer, but it is just a layout so you know where the shadow would be. All right. So now if I was doing a shadow, there's a couple of colors. I could do some gray with a little bit of lavender. Okay, so we're picking up the medium. And what I want to do is I want to have this shadow, which would be like these little flower pieces that are sticking out up there. All right, so I'm going to keep coming here and picking up medium, and I can even do a little bit of gray in here. And so what's nice is that you can keep going up even into where the flower is. And just know that this is kind of like the shadowing of this flower down over the flower. So I'm just kind of thinking this is going to be just the shadow that's underneath the blossom. Are you with me? All right, more medium gray. Okay. And you can even do a little bit of a shadow under the leaf. Just a little bit. All right, so that just gives you a little bit of shadow that you will now come in here, and you can even do some darker parts where I get the medium and just do some darker in here. All right, so this is the flower is going to be white, but this is just giving you a little bit of some fun looks here. Now I'm going to come in here with a little bit of daffodil and the citrus and classic green. Okay, now I do want a little bit of white to really lighten this up as it comes across this dark. All right, so I'm going to lead with the dark, because if you lead with the dark, the light green is going to be nice and bright. So I'm going to come right across here. All right, and then this stem's going to be here and one there. All right, so right up here by the flower, I'm going to put a little bright little leaf. Can you see that leaf? Look right here. Little leaf hanging down from right there. But then up here, which it might not show well, you're going to come in here with some stem that's going to be covered with flower. Okay. Now I can come back and do some of that green later. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to do as I'm doing this is underneath these lower little guys here is some gray. Okay, so I took white and medium gray, and I want this to show. So if I put some grays up here, this is going to be the hydrangea color is white. Now y'all can do the same effect with blues or whatever. But then I can come in here, or I can even add some yellows in here, just so it really stands out. And I'm just putting that along the bottom. And the purple, a little bit up here, violet pansy. All right, so now, so you can't tell the difference of that too much until we come in here with some pure white. So I'm going to go with this white and take it into the grays. You see that? I keep getting thick white. I have this new paste that I'm working with that you can mix this paint in and put this white paste that will give you big texture strokes in here with lots of thickness. We have a fluffy white, and I'll show you one of the next times coming up. And then a molding paste that's a lot thicker. So see how I came down in here? All right, so this is by having all that color underneath, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of green that was inside the flower part. And then look at that pretty white flower. Part of it's texture, but see that shadowing underneath? That means that this hydrangea is showing because this little purple is a shadow behind. Isn't that kind of fun? Now I'm going to come in here and pick up a little bit of yellow and white on the yellow edge, and then classic green. So classic and citrus, a little bit of white, and then some of daffodil. So I'm going to come up here on one side. And then you come along this side. And see, I took the dark and moved the dark over, so that's shadows right there. Okay. Oh, watch you see how nice that ends up looking like. And then here, okay. There we go. Just slide this in. There we go. So see, it already has the purple shading underneath, and you can do that afterwards too. But I just wanted you to see that it looks like you're really a great artist. You know exactly where highlights and everything go. And I'm going to just put a little bit more yellow in here. And all along there. Or let's put a little bit of white. There we go. So please share on our Facebook group what you did and your favorite part about your painting. And if you're on our One Stroke Advantage, please share. We'd like to know that you guys are liking to watch all of our shows. And I'm just going to sign my name here. There's another version. See, this got too heavy here, so now you can see that that one looks a little bit more realistic. And I can come down here and just sign it with pencil too. All right, this one I painted, this one. All right, so there's that one. And that's good, but it's got pretty dark underneath. See the difference? So practice, practice. Do some homework. I want to see how it turns out and share it with us, okay? Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.